course, you've seen the title. It's the Canon 650, and we are doing some Kodak Gold. Don't mind the offered box that's on here. That will come in very soon, and well, there'll be some differences. For starters, most of the vlogs that you see, or the videos that you see in the vlog, is all in one. So this is the Canon last Kodak Gold episode, but it will be going into other videos as well. So we are on holiday tomorrow, so we're going to take a look at the film that we'll be taking and the cameras. So of course, you know, we'll be taking the 100-300mm lens. We'll be taking the Canon DSLR with the 50mm. This is the 35-105, and of course the lens caps and all that for the Canon DSLR and all that. Of course, the 18-55 when we switch over to the DSLR to make videos. The Pentax MZ with the tab one, and here's the Canon 650. So yeah, of course the 35-70 on it at the moment. Of course, I'm going to take an extra bag, put the film in. So let's take a look at the So yeah, that is literally all of our film, and put the cameras in our bag. Hopefully we're able to shoot the majority of it during next week, but unfortunately there's a lot of cloudy days. So we've got all our black and white in this pot, and of course a colour in the other one in the JCC. So yeah, we don't know if we're going to shoot majority of it, as it is a lot, and also we don't have great weather, so most of it will probably end up going into the 28th of June. But hopefully we can shoot majority of it. Anyway, that's it from me. Of course, next time you see me in the next clip, do a t-shirt and probably shoot some Kodak Gold. See you in a bit. Right, so we are here. Well, we're actually at the caravan now. Here's my film camera, and it's the 100-300. I've also got the DSLR in this bag because I was shooting some digital shots just to test to make sure everything was good. It's still quite raining, so got some shots of inside the caravan for today, and yeah, not too bad. It's working, the makeshift rain cover, so I'm gonna pop out while it's not thunder and lightning, and with some 200 ISO film. 100 isn't gonna work because it's saying 200 out there. Apparently don't know what this one says, because I know I've been taking it with a 50mm. Yeah, this one's saying 202, so maybe I'll be able to take some shots of the beach with the 100-300. So let's do it. At least then I can get rid of some of this, shoot some of this film. Episode when we look into our film case. So this is where it's going to be. So let's look into our film case, or film box if for the black and white. So we'll be shooting some Kodak Gold, because I did say that's what we're going to be shooting. Right, so that's the battery in. Let's go and put the gold in. And let's pop the dates on. And we will be shooting this 100-300mm lens to test this out, to see what it's like. Firstly, I need to put 50mm on the digital, because this digital is going to come out with me tonight. We will be shooting this in a still at some point, but for now, we won't. So let's put the 100-300 on. Let's test. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted. Yep, okay, so 250. So I can go to 250, 350, so I might go to 250. So I don't want to have an exposure like that, or I end up shooting more frames than I wanted. So let's go, shall we? Right, so we are actually on the beach now. The sea behind me is a literal cliff face. I tried my hardest to try and find the entrance to the beach, but this is what we can get. So we are running Kodak Gold. that you just saw. Unfortunately, the original ending kind of got corrupted. I don't know what happened. So what you just saw was me pulling out the film out the Canon. What I was saying in that video is that when we were shooting it with the 100-300mm lens, the Kodak Gold. This is actually the Kodak Gold that we used a week later. Here's the pot that you saw me write on. The 7th for the 6th, 25. We were down on the cliff shooting the roll. Yeah, I wasn't able to get down to the beach to take pictures of the beach. So it was just the cliff face and all of that on this roll. I will be telling the lab to push it one stop to counteract the fact it was a quite overcast day. It's a shame that the majority of the days were not very great for the majority of the film that I bought. But we managed to shoot quite a bit of it, which you'll be seeing in the next coming days, well, weeks, ends, sort of thing. So you'll be seeing that. So this is the Kodak Gold roll for the Canon 650. This is coming out on the 28th of June. So it's not really too bad, but I was going to say by the time you're watching this, you've probably already seen this being sent off. Well, I've probably already sent this roll off, but no, I won't be sending this off at the end of June anyway. That'll be the original Wolfen videos. The Kodak Gold will be waiting until July we sent off. So by the time you probably watched more of the videos next week, this roll was probably already been sent off. So yeah, Kodak Gold, fifth roll. Of course, this will be the last time you see this canister, as it would probably all be sent to the lab next week, and yeah, no, for me it's the 14th when we could just come back. By the time you're watching this, it'll be 29th June when I'll be going to People's. But yeah, Kodak Gold, fifth roll. Shot, but it will be sent off. Yeah, we wanted to shoot the cliff, well, the beach, couldn't do it. We couldn't get onto the beach, so we filmed it from shot on the cliff to the best I could. Yeah, anyway, that's it for the 28th of June. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. The 29th of June will be the Pentax MZ version of this roll. So yeah, so there'll be another Kodak video, well, Gold video, which is the Pentax MZ. So it's the Canon 650. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in that video.